rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
Hey guys, Ghost plays even though this time with Doom Eternal and why I think it is my game of the year. This game is a game that came out on March 20th, the day before my birthday. It was developed by id Software and was published by Bethesda Software, or whatever, Softworks, whatever you call it. Now, with that out of the way, with the basics, I really like this game, and some of my friends do not, but I honestly love this game. The campaign is the best part of it to me. It makes me feel like I am a one-man army, and has more movement than Doom 2016 or any Doom before it, and feels more like a game that is less realistic than Doom 2016 or 3. It introduces old guns, and also the art style is just way classic-fied. Like, it's more cartoony, well, not more cartoony, but the characters are more bright and saturated, and it just makes the game look better. And they even have one of the guns from Doom 64, which was a game that is epic, and I'm not going to tell you what gun it is, because I want you guys to play the actual game. But that's just one of the things that I just love about this game. It's basically a love letter to all the Doom games, and it just makes you want to just have all the Doom games installed like I do. I have all of them installed, which makes it perfect because this game basically turned me into a Doom fan, because that in 2016. And now, with that little tangent out of the way, the Extra Lives mode. The Extra Lives mode is a great addition. So, and in the campaign, whenever you die, you can, well, actually, before that, you can find these little extra lives around the map. They're like behind Easter eggs and stuff, and there's a lot of like collectibles and stuff too. But the extra lives, they just help. Like, if you're really bad at the game, and even if you're really good, if you're trying to go through Mortal Nightmare, they're a lifesaver. They really make you come back to. It's kind of like the Totem of Dying from Minecraft. If you guys have ever heard of that. Basically, whenever you get the last hit, you just have a full bar of health again. You like die, but then you come back. The game mode, and then there's a game mode whole based off of that, which is like extra lives game mode. It basically has where you have to collect extra lives, and after you have a limited amount of them. If you die with the last one, you have to restart the whole game over again, which I'm actually working on beating that right now. But that's that. So. And it's also a great challenge to play through the Extra Lives mode. The customization in this game is just funny, great, and really well done. Like, there's some things in the game that I just laugh at, like the unicorn one, the redneck one, or the modern like guy, whatever, the modern archvile. That was like the funniest thing ever. But one of the things that I really love about it is it's one of those modern games that doesn't actually make you pay for the skins. You can't actually buy the skins. You have to work for them. You can't just, that makes like a status point. Like in older games, you would have like a status point where it'd be like, oh yeah, you got that skin? That's sick. How'd you get it? And then people will say, I have to do all these challenges and stuff and do all that. Now people are just like, I just bought it. And it just kind of defeats the whole purpose of having like a collectible that's really well done. And it just makes the collectibles that much more like good to go after, because they're just not, you can't pay for it. And it's not as grindy as other games. Like Modern Warfare or Black Ops, it's very grindy for all the stuff. In this game, in multiplayer and stuff, and even in campaign, you have the same thing as campaign. You can just play campaign if you want to, and not multiplayer, or multiplayer and not campaign. It's all up to you. It's a very open it's a very open game. The last thing I wanted to go over, which is going to be probably the rest of the video, is the DLCs. Doom Eternal, when it launched, had a season pass, and we knew there was going to be DLCs for it. It's kind of obvious that there was, because it was literally a game that was set up for a sequel, or not sequel, but like DLCs. If you know what I mean? Like, there's some games that are set up for like movies and stuff. They're set up for sequels and stuff. This was basically set up for that, because I'm not gonna say what happens at the end, but you defeat a boss, which is like every game, but then you see the exit, and I would recommend playing the regular game all the way through. No matter what difficulty, it's going to be the same story, which is nice. But then I would consider getting the Ancient God DLC. I do not have that, but when I get it, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, so if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, put that below. But it's just the id way of doing stuff. Like, id Software is just a really good company for that, because they're more of like, how do I describe this? Not really a boomer game company, but kind of a boomer game company, I guess. But it's just a really classic game company, and they really like making their games the best they can be. And I got that from the head director of the game. I forget his name, but he was like, we want to make this game the best streaming experience ever, bringing all the elements from the old game into this one. And that just made me like, wow, I am really hyped for this game, and it succeeded to get that hype. And honestly, it's one of my favorite. It's literally one of my favorite games, my favorite first-person shooter, and one of my favorite games of all time. It just makes it's such a good game, and all I can say is I just keep wanting to come back and kill demons and use the BFG one more time. Also, it is used for a benchmark on some PCs, which is kind of surprising because it's a game that you wouldn't think would be that taxing, but if you've ever seen the Series X and PS5 versions of the game runs like butter at 60 FPS 4K. It's actually amazing. Like, and with Xbox you can use quick resume, so you can like turn off your console, come back to it, perfect. And it's one of those games that I feel like is gonna be like a Crisis in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like a Crisis sort of game where it's gonna be a benchmark for most PCs. And overall, I just love this game. If you guys like this video and like the script that I put together, because that's what I did for this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. If you guys want to share the video around, that helps a lot. Maybe get some more people watching these videos. It could help with the like motivation for me too. But anyways, have a good night, and also have a good day if you're in any other country. If your family's doing anything, have fun with that, and yeah, just overall have a good day, have a good week. See ya.